Hey, friends, family, parents, nosies. Hey, everybody. I am back. Did you guys miss me? It's been about 5 whole days since I've gone live, and I have missed coming to see you guys every day. It's been quite strange not having to come and get on the computer every day at 8 o'clock. It's been rather weird, but here I am. I am back. I'm back again. I hope you missed me. As you guys come in and you join me, please say hello. Remember, you are not to come in the house without speaking, right? So please drop a comment, drop an emoji, just say hey. And if you're watching me on replay, hashtag replay. I'm super excited that you guys have taken the time out to join me. Please don't come in and not speak, y'all. Hey Ty, hey Wanda, hey Brian, hey Noni, say hello. All right, so we're gonna jump right on in because you know I do not like to hold you guys long at all. So tonight I'm gonna be talking about the 3 telltale signs that your routine is working. But before I jump into it, let me introduce myself. My name is Lanisha Lamb. I am author, writing mentor, and founder of the Pretty Geeky Kids Club. And we are an education website with a holistic approach to fundamental learning, and we provide solutions that yield results. So we are officially live. It's the first of the year, so assignments and assessments have already begun. There's still time to join, however, so if you want more information, if you want to talk to me before you click that join the club button, I have pasted a link up top, so just click that link and you can schedule some time to talk to me. So all right, without further ado, let's talk about these 3 telltale signs of whether or not your routine is working. Hey, Mr. Great. Thank you, Noni. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, Angela. All right. So telltale sign number 1. Has your child, and obviously we're talking about children here. So when I say telltale signs of whether or not your routine is working, we talked several weeks ago about whether or not you're the reason why your child isn't performing in class. One of the things that I mentioned that could be the issue is that you don't have a routine at home, right? So let's say since then you've started creating a routine, or you started incorporating one, or you've been having a routine all along, right? So these are signs to tell whether or not your routine is working. So has your child grown to expect it? So if you have a specific routine whenever they come home, whenever they get off the bus, whenever they come in, if they're a car rider, are they going straight to where they need to go and getting started with whatever they need to get started on, right? So if they've grown to expect it, that is telltale sign number 1 that your routine is probably doing a good job, right? They're able to initiate it on their own without being prompted. That is a really good sign. Right, so they're self-starters. They don't need you saying, all right, now it's time for you to go ahead and go in there and do your homework, what you're doing, or if it's bedtime, it's time for you to get ready to go to bed. It's time for you to take a bath, you know. So it's a lot of these different things that you guys can see. If they are initiating it on their own, then that is telltale sign that your routine is working, and that's what we want, right? We want our routine to work, because if it works at home, then chances are it's going to work in the classroom, and that's the whole point. Now, telltale sign number 2, are they becoming more independent? Whenever they go in there and they start initiating that routine, are they able to do it on their own? Are they able to do it without your guidance or your direction? So let's say that you have started the routine and you have started to go over specific topics with them, right? And while you're going over, you're empowering them, you know, you're showing them, you're observing, you're shaping, you really are creating that example for them of how they should tackle that subject or that concept on their own, right? So after they get in the routine of whatever that concept is, or in the routine overall, they now are able to go in there and 1, start that routine on their own, and 2, do it without your help. That is telltale sign number 2 that your routine is working, because they're able to knock it out the park, and they don't have to say, Mommy, I need help with this, or Mommy, I need help with that, or Mommy, can you look at this? Can you give me a hint? And you have to watch your children, because sometimes they get real slick and they want to ask for those little hints because they want to be lazy, right? And we don't want our impatience. Remember this video, we don't want our impatience to stunt our children's growth. So instead of us giving in and giving them that hint, we know they know what to do, empower them. Tell them, you know how to do that. Send them back over there where they're going, where they're working at their desk, and allow them to get right back to it and build them up. Let them know that they can do it. And I guarantee you that they're able to do exactly what they told you they needed a hint for. Because I had that same exact situation this week, asking me for a hint and then went right to the desk and knocked it out in no time. So we have to make sure that we are not allowing them to be lazy, right? We can't let them be lazy. You have to do the work at home so that you can do that work in the classroom. Telltale sign number 3 that your routine is working is they feel accountable. So they know that once they finish the work, that mommy or daddy is going to check it. They know. So they already know my handwriting needs to be together. I need to be writing in complete sentences. I need to show my work. I need to be able to explain it, right? I need to have all these things in place because I already know that my parents are going to check these specific things, right? So hey, everybody that's joining, don't forget to say hello. They already know that you're going to check it. They're expecting it, right? So, and they're going to hold themselves accountable for it because they're going to do everything that they know that you're going to check. That's telltale sign number 3. And that is like really the holy grail. If they can sit down and do their work in the way that it's supposed to be done without having to erase and start over because they writing all big and out the lines, or they can do it with while showing their work and they can actually explain or articulate to you how they came to that conclusion. That's the holy grail. Like, you have really hit the mother lode, right? So again, these telltale signs of whether or not your routine is working. It is important. Hey, Kelly, it's important because we want to make sure that we are setting, hey, cuz, that we are setting the proper foundation and the groundwork at home. So whenever they go into the classroom, they can really soar, right? They can excel. They can perform at their highest level. So we have to make sure that we're letting them know exactly how it's supposed to be at home. We have to remind them of what they're supposed to be doing whenever they're in that classroom. So your telltale sign number 1 is, have they grown to expect it? Whenever they get home, off the bus, out of the car, however they make it to your house, right? Whenever they get home, are they going immediately to their section, to their area where they need to do their work? Are they going there? Are they sitting down? Are they able to initiate it without being prompted? That's telltale sign number 1 that your routine is working. Number 2, are they becoming more independent? Are they able to navigate through those problems without having to ask you every 2 seconds, mommy, I need some help. Daddy, can you look over this? Can I get a hint? You know, so hey, Miss Charlene, if they're able to become independent and navigate through those problems, breaking it down on their own, then you already know that your routine is working, right? And then the holy grail number 3, do they feel accountable as they're doing their homework? Or are they doing it the way that you set the tone for them to do it, right? So is that handwriting? Does that handwriting look good? Are they showing their work? Are they able to explain to you how they got the problem? So, and that's all I have for you guys tonight. But before I let you go, if your child is coming onto a new concept, whether it's math or reading or whatever the case may be, and they're having to solve something. One thing that I learned not too long ago, I think it was while we were on Christmas break, when Corbin was at my mom's house, there is this workbook that walks you through problem solving. So the first thing that you need to do is figure out what it is that they're asking you. Then you need to figure out what the information is that you know. Once you figure all of that information out, then you have them to articulate how to solve the problem even before they solve it, right? So 1, what is the question that they're asking you? 2, what is the information that you know? And then 3, how do you solve it, right? Have them to articulate to you or even write it down how they solve it and then solve the problem. That's a really good way, a good strategy to follow whenever they're doing their homework, especially when they're trying to get used to these new concepts. So again, 3 telltale signs. Have they grown to expect it? Are they becoming more independent? And do they feel accountable? Chime in, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next Thursday, not tomorrow, but next Thursday, same time, same place. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.